Hello everybody, happy Tuesday. Hope everybody had a great Easter, Passover. We didn't do much, laid low with the family pretty much, but the kids had a great time and lots of candy, so it's always good. While I was over at my parents' house on Easter, we were there for a long time, and I was reading through my mom's AARP magazine, which she got, just thumbing through it. And they had an article about how to be smart financially with your money. Which I didn't pay that much attention to, but then there was a chapter or a paragraph about estate planning. Is your will as sharp as your instincts? And it says, the final clue that your finances are healthy is an up-to-date estate plan. If you haven't reviewed it in the last 3 to 5 years, you will risk leaving your heirs with a mess. At a minimum, you will need a will, power of attorney, and a living will, says whatever the name of the person was. Make sure that the people close to you know that these documents and understand your wishes. Options for creating will include online services like Free Will, LegalZoom, and Trust and Will, costing up to a few $100s, and group legal plans through work. Now this is the part which really raised my eyebrows. I got it here. For a more tailored approach, appropriate if your finances or family relationships are complicated, hiring a local estate attorney will likely cost a few $1,000s. Now, I can promise you that the vast majority of my estate planning clients pay far less than $1,000, not a few $1,000s. If they're doing a revocable trust package, which will allow them to avoid probate entirely, I usually charge for everything, all included, around $1,500. So the idea that, this trusted magazine is telling everybody that it's going to cost you a few $1,000s to talk to an estate attorney, unless they're talking about, I don't know, New York or Los Angeles or something like that, is simply not true. Then, I realized there's a little footnote at the bottom of the page here. So tiny, I don't even know, it's hard to see. What does the footnote say? It's hard to see for me, especially probably hard to see for the 70-year-olds that are reading this magazine. Trust and Will pays AARP a royalty for use of its intellectual property and provides a benefit to AARP members. Oh, well, would you look at that? In a tiny little footnote at the bottom of the page, it admits that the website Trust and Will giving a kickback to AARP. And lo and behold, they're misleading their readers to think that talking to an estate attorney is going to cost you thousands of dollars. I'm sure that people use online wills that are great. And there's never a hitch. But I could sit here all day and tell you horror stories of people that come in here with wills that they printed from the internet that are either not executed properly, not completed properly, not relevant, or not actually Ohio wills. They're from other states. I would highly recommend talking to a lawyer about estate planning. Obviously, it's my job, but it's frustrating if you see an article, which I'm sure a lot of older people trust, coming from AARP and just completely misleading people. So, no, it will not cost you thousands of dollars to talk to me. Hope everybody has a good week. Bye.